So how impressive is what Bridget's doing at the free throw line right now?
Yeah, it's real impressive. I think anytime you're close to perfect in anything you do in your life, it's amazing. Especially the number of free throws she's shooting, and she's doing a great job of utilizing that to her advantage and getting herself to the free throw line to score. But we've had a history here of really good free throw shooting, but nothing like this. This has been those numbers are certainly astonishing.
Have you ever thought about having like a free throw contest between her and Jada?
We might be here a while. We've done it at camp where you get to shoot until you miss, and I think both of them would stand out there for a long, long time. And that's a great situation to have. And when you have two players that you feel ultimately confident that if they get fouled, they're gonna convert it. And they've done it in big situations, and I think both of those kids have worked really hard at it. They're blessed to have a God-given talent to be able to shoot. But you still got to be able to put in the time, put in the work, and have the mental toughness to stand up there and do it. And they've both done it. Bridget's improved steadily, like she has in other parts of her game. But Jada's been one of those kids. I think from the very first time I saw her play, you knew she was going to be a great free throw shooter, and that's certainly what she's done here. I think she'll be one of the best career free throw shooters we've ever had.
You mentioned that you've done some of those situations during camps. Is there a time or scenario that stands out from one of those with Bridget?
Not really. Bridget's not really here in the summer, camp wise, but you sit there and you talk about how many can you make in a row, and we always end every practice with you got to make 3 free throws in a row, simulating getting fouled, on a 3-point shot, and usually Jada, and then they stretch. And usually Jada and Bridget are the first two to stretch. That seems to be the common theme, unless they don't get to shoot first. So it's a tribute to their effort, and it's something that we take very seriously here. Every program works on certain things, maybe a little more than others. And people who come watch us practice always comment on, man, you guys shoot a lot of free throws. So it is the only shot in the game where no one guards you. And it's obviously a skill, but obviously there's some mental toughness that goes into it too. And both of those kids, and really most of our team is that way, but those two certainly have set the bar really high.
How vital is free throw shooting for your team's success this season?
I think it's not maybe the most important thing, but sure really high, because you look at when we've gotten to the free throw line and converted, we've been pretty good. We're not a team that's going to throw it in the post and overpower you. We're not a team that's going to turn you over and get a lot of easy points. So, and when people get up into you, and if you can't go by them, you can't get to the free throw line, you're going to struggle. And you look at a lot of the games that we've played, certainly in the Big 12, the games we've lost, we've shot 6 free throws or 8, but when we're aggressive, and I think when you're confident that you can make it. I mean, I think early, some of our kids weren't as confident, so you don't put yourself in a position to get fouled because you don't want to be up there. You don't want to stand out there in front of everybody. But if you have confidence, then you're more aggressive. You want to get to the free throw line, and it's one of the things that we've preached with our team since day one. Literally, maybe since day one, 22 years ago, really. But luckily now we have some kids that can really make the other team pay for their defensive mistakes, and hopefully that'll continue.
When it comes to this time of year, and especially building off a win like West Virginia, you put a little more emphasis on trying to get wins to make the tournament, or is that a thought in the players' minds?
I couldn't tell you what's in the players' minds, to be honest with you. No, I think right now it's more about trying to get them to understand where they are in the schedule, what opportunities are in front of them, and finishing and all the things that we talk about every day. But now it's like they know it's not November, it's not December, and all the stuff that coaches talk about, and they're still looking at the calendar going, we got a long way to go. Well, we don't have a long way to go. And this is where, I've told our players all the time, anyone can start. If you're really good and you're really special, you finish it, and you finish it the best you can. And, we're coming off our open week, and, hopefully we're rested mentally and physically. We gave them 2, almost 3 full days off to let them get their legs back and kind of rejuvenate what we're doing. And now it's a sprint to the finish line. And we have an odd schedule, after this week with a Tuesday and a Friday game. So So now it's just a matter of, hey, this is where you are, and this is what possibilities you still have. It's fun to play games in February that mean something to somebody, and hopefully we can do that.
That West Virginia win bring a little bit more excitement into practice this week, or a little more confidence maybe?
Well, we practiced yesterday and it was awful, which I expected. Usually when you give teams days off, it takes a while to get back at it. So yesterday was more, let's just get through it. And the only good thing about it is nobody got hurt. Today we'll put the game plan in and get ready to go. And we've tried to be as consistent as we can. Players and coaches are creatures of habit, and we're on a kind of a 2-day cycle to get ready for games, and we wanted to do that again. So it was more about rest, shooting, and just trying to ease into it, and hopefully today we'll get back to work and do the things we need to do to get better.
What's it take to beat these guys again?
The thing with K-State is the only 2 losses at home are UConn and Baylor, and their defense is hard to beat. They play a lot of zone, and they play it really well. They're long, they're athletic. For us, the last time I thought we defended okay, made some mistakes, but offensively we were pretty efficient and got the ball in the right places. And certainly against them, you're going to have to make some perimeter shots. You're going to have to not, for a zone team, they turn you over a lot. They do a great job of jumping the passing lane, and when you go on the road, you can't do those kinds of things. So hopefully, be as efficient as we can. When they change defenses, don't panic, because we're going to see all kinds of zone, and we're going to see some junk, and just run your stuff and don't get too crazy and overthink what they're doing. Space the floor and do all the little things, but most importantly for us, it's about being fundamental defensively and limiting those live ball turnovers, which for us has always been a problem against them. Here, when we played them here, that was a big problem in the second half. They converted a few of those, so got to get rid of those for sure. Thank you all.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Coach.
it, guys.